But yeah, though, man. You feel me? It's a lot been happening. You feel me? It's a whole lot of a lot of good raps going on. You know what I'm saying? Battle raps, West versus East, all that stuff like that. The Diddy case going manupid. You think Diddy gonna get out, King?
Looking like it.
It's looking like it.
Definitely looking like it though. You know what I'm saying?
Kick
sure.
that.
What'd you say?
Kick that. Diddy.
Kick her. That's what he said?
No, I'm saying we're gonna kick his ass if he get out.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, nah, I feel like that courtroom, man, how the kids are perceiving their father, like that's like different, man.
What you mean?
Man getting nut rubbed on his chest, man. Other man's nut.
You lying. They said that?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's what she testified.
That's
she used he used to make her do that. You know what I mean? So just finding all these details, these are private matters. They was set for private rooms and
wow.
You dig? So all this being out, I'm just speaking on how his kids is in taking all that, or did he holler at them prior?
What if they probably knew what it was?
That's what I'm saying. If he hollered at them prior,
yeah.
Like, is he really saying, "Let me sit y'all down, man. Listen, there's gonna be some things come out."
Yeah.
You know, what I mean, pops like that nut on the chest. That's just a little different conversation. Like,
okay. Hey yo, dog. I think they witnessed him doing crazy shit in the house.
the nut on the chest, bro.
No, that's different though. The nut on the chest is different. That lost his mind.
And then they'll pop out red carpet. Like, they were showing out some of the days, the days she testified.
No,
what they did. You know what I mean?
They was back in the field.
On one end, I like when this type of stuff happens because it evens the playing field out again. People just be idolizing people.
Mm-hmm.
And when you a kid, you're definitely impressionable. So I get it for the youth and everything. That's what they market at, right? So that's why a lot of us got these attachments to these people because we grew up on them and everything. And so it's just kind of crazy. So I'm like, that's Diddy, and then you got to just, I don't know, man. Shout outs to everybody in their business, but like, y'all better relax on who y'all idolize, man.
No, for real though. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Remember that convo we was having with Tiny?
What?
Idolizing.
Yeah, what I say? I said something against that?
Nah. We
yeah.
was low key like talking about the same type of stuff.
Oh yeah, man. That's something different, yo.
Mm-hmm.
But it's looking tricky though. It's looking tricky for sure. But I'm not even like all the way updated. Some things missing because it's like I see people like with Illa sentiments. I wait till Tiny get here. Illa got some sentiments about that. So women got sentiments about it, right? And I feel like I want to talk to some women who I just want to learn more about the case then because from what I'm seeing these last couple days, I would like to know what Illa has to say.
Yeah.
You know? Because it just seems like on
they
one
just feminists, like not even feminists. Niggas is just taking the woman's perspective just because I feel they got to do that outside of really looking at what's going on. Cassie was willingly participating in a lot of the stuff until
but
she
was
wasn't.
a young girl too.
I hear you, but then, well,
Young girls in influence matters.
I go.
In influence.
I go Stockholm syndrome. Stockholm syndrome.
Hmm.
She fell in love with the abuser. She's still in love with him, she said. And yeah, I go Stockholm syndrome.
They both get abused at that point too, though. I mean, just because somebody old age, we say these things too, though. Just because somebody of age don't mean that they're, wise,
mm-hmm.
or whatever, right?
Right.
So that's why people be idolizing people strictly for the clout and for their fame or for their money. They don't got nothing to do with their personal. Who them people is as people. They don't even need to know that. As long as that, like, is lit. As long as it's lit, like, I don't need to know who you are. I love you. I think you're the best. You the coldest. You know what I'm saying? Because who's to say that Diddy was mature? Or to say, we didn't know, most people didn't know R. Kelly couldn't read.
Oh, yeah.
Coming up. So, yeah, I don't know. It's a deep conversation with that. It was just, Diddy just look, he's kind of crazy, though. That man was on.
I think he
Other
crazy.
stuff,
I think he
bro.
a crazy, creepy nigga though. If I'm being honest though, like I do think he was using his power to leverage the pussy over motherfuckers and the buns from and like all that type. I do think he.
Well, people. I mean, that's people use their leverage, and that's what I'm saying. People use their leverage however they see fit. Most things.
But
You know
that
what I'm
don't
saying?
mean-
Like Diddy ain't the only. Like that game been being played forever.
I hear
Leverage
that.
of who I am or whatever it is may be. And once again, like I said, you don't even got to know me. So that's what it be. Like you meet a broad, she ain't caring to know you.
Yeah.
And if she is caring to know you, he might not want to deal with you. That'd be the game. It'd be a matchup for a reason is what I'm saying. The connect happens for a reason.
I feel all that.
On the spiritual level. The connect happens for a reason. Because even you can say there's young women who's not going for it, right?
Right.
So that's what I'm trying to say. Like
It's definitely young women that's definitely not going for
It's
that
not
shit.
going
That
for-
find all them old creepy
creepy and everything.
all that for sure.
Yeah, so
100%.
that conversation is just
But I think Cassie was she wanted to be famous and rich. She wanted the whole shit, you know what I'm saying? And she felt that you know, like a lot of pretty females are there try to take advantage of an older nigga that got some chili until she feel like you seen that one movie, I think it was called Heretic or something. It was these chicks going door to door trying to be like Mormons or Jehovah's Witnesses or whatever the case. But they went inside an old nigga crib thinking he was just a good, kind-hearted old. But he was a whole ass creep though. Like it was actually crazy. But I look at it like that, like they just walk into the heretic house, thinking he's just an old, easy going guy, but the nigga a whole ass creep.
Yeah.
For sure, for sure. And then it's crazy like hearing all those stories that we just thought was rumors at first. Like bro was really after Kid Cudi. Yeah, that's like crazy as a
Drake,
mm-hmm.
Michael B. Jordan. He tweaking on stuff. So that's what I'm saying. That got to be a mental illness too. He get like out of all the women in the world, all the money, the fame, and everything.
Yeah.
He still get fixated on her.
What you mean though?
Like he tripping on who she took. Like there's so many women out there. Because part of the issue, they saying like,
But
come off like she just stopped. Like she wanted to be taken serious. He started looking at her as a freak off. You turned yourself into the freak off.
exactly.
Right.
But that was probably like the first one that was the freak off that lasted long. Everybody else probably, this did too crazy. She was just willingly staying there getting violated. He loved it. Like I gotta protect my little lap dog. I wouldn't want nobody up crash.
That's a lot of people. If he doing that state to state, it's a lot of people to be worried about.
What you mean?
Putting you out there.
Nah, I hear what you saying.
Because it's like he only doing that with certain people.
I hear you. But he also is scaring niggas too, though. You got to think how many he crashed. Like, that was really talking crazy, and he did it up on them. So that's a powerful, like, that's how.
Didn't they say he met, didn't they say the reason, like, he had, like, with J. Cole, that J. Cole situation, that he got stopped at the airport?
What you mean?
Remember when they got to that fade?
Yeah.
But J. Cole, they was about to leave. This is in New York, about to leave, but it was in New York, like at the airport.
They started to frisk him up, yeah.
Come holler.
Oh, yeah, I did.
Right?
I do remember that.
I believe that's what it was. Like, you gonna come holler before
you get out of here.
before you get
I
out
do
of here.
remember that.
Yeah, I'm
Some
pretty
high
sure that's
power
what it was. Some high power stuff.
No,
That's
for
what
real.
I'm saying. So, because I know he dealt with women, all types of women.
100%.
You know, so it's
For
like,
sure.
if he was getting down like to that extreme, he gotta have this going on across town.
For sure.
And he got partners.
He got people behind, bro. You got to remember how it was with the.
dog doing this. I mean, that's what's crazy, bro. Like, it's getting creepy.
Yeah, I definitely believe bro had he got the feds on payroll. He was really doing some bad dealing.
Can we watch that? Remember that clip I see it floating around again? What Diddy was on.
Yeah, I like when you do it like that.
Yeah, like this. That should be examined. You know what I mean?
What you mean though?
Yeah.
Let me cut this chat out. Shout out to Stay True on the subby sub on Twitch. Hold on, let me cut the chat box off. Hey now, say now. Ooh. But yeah, no, it's some crazy stuff going on, world. I ain't gonna lie. I think Diddy is all the way a creep, bro. But based off what's been presented, I'm going based off what's being presented in court, though. I ain't gonna cap. Based off what's being presented in court, bro might see daylight. You get what I'm saying? I think he might see daylight just off what's being presented in court, man. He got good lawyers, bro, got chilly, so it's looking cool. Not gonna cap. It's looking like he might see daylight, you feel me? And like I still haven't seen I'm literally going based off what's going on in court. It's really not too much incriminating stuff being presented to bro. He def got the best lawyers. But I'm just saying, I don't see him. I just don't see nothing that's too incriminating that thing. Like, what are they? I haven't seen. It's not over yet. But I think Cassie was the big draw, though. That was the big bang. Cassie was coming with the good information. So, You know what I'm saying? But it's other victims. Nigga said Mac don't turn into Terrell. Victim on what the are you talking about? Mac ain't. I'm going off the clips I seen. Well, if I ain't seen the good stuff, y'all tell me what's the most incriminating proof that they showed on Diddy. Mind you, I think bro was a creep and I think he did everything they said he did. But I'm also saying, shout out Moko Jojo on the subby sub on Twitch, man. I'm on Twitch right here, y'all. I'll be doing a pregame before we start the stream. So if y'all want to see all the technical difficulties I was having prior to the stream getting started and when the stream started, I was doing all that on Twitch. You dig? And it's it's something going on with Streamlab. So we're gonna figure it out. This is like the third stream I had issues with that. Keem said even having issues with the Streamlab. But we're gonna figure it out. It's probably need an update on the software, something like that. But now let me see, chat. What did they say? What have they presented that you like? Oh yeah, it's over. You get what I'm saying? Now, mind you, I think he creepy. Like I don't get what the y'all talking about.
Ooh.
They saying that because I'm saying I haven't seen no. They haven't brought no incriminating to him yet. Up on and to Diddy. Yeah. They just slandering his name, far as I see, just the freak offs, the baby oils, and all that. And I haven't been following the case like that, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So people
based off the clips, I haven't seen nothing crazy.
I don't think a lot of people who being offended haven't been following the case either, because they only based off a clip.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? One of the angles. Which makes sense. I understand that.
So you said you have seen it. Yeah. You can do your shit, but you saying that they have
what?
Brought some incriminating.
No, I mean it's definitely. Far as from her standpoint, they got some shit that sounds, we talking about criminal or just on some creepy like?
No, I'm talking about criminal shit he could get prosecuted for, that he could get locked up for.
Not off the top of my head.
That's what I'm saying.
But I feel like I didn't see enough. That's what I'm saying. Even Ella's energy, something had to be said, something had to be done.
Yeah, that's what I'm lost.
So I don't want to dismiss no women out here. Yeah, I need to be updated on that specifically. Maybe we need to phone in. Let's phone in the virals, huh? We going to these motherfuckers for all our motherfuckers. Black needs.
So wait, he was boning motherfuckers. He was getting nut bust rubbed on his chest. All this, but what have he done? Is
pissing in the mouth together. They pissing,
getting peed in the mouth
on her. And her mouth together, little shit, stupid shit. It sounds it sounds crazy. Like Diddy was, and I ain't know it was that deep.
What's up, kid?
But then they say like that's like a ritual. Good workout. I bet you gonna sit in the car for a second.
No, I had to gather myself like a motherfucker.
What happened?
Just had to run around the corner and get the parking spot.
Big.
Up.
You what?
Shout out to you. I wouldn't have been able. That's
I
0.2.
know, yeah.
Oh my God.
That's 0.2, kid. That's crazy right now. Bro, I'm so tired.
Yeah, backpack and everything too, though.
Backpack.
You ain't
jacket.
that tired. You just bounced out of nowhere. You ain't that tired.
Yeah, nah, I ain't
Yeah,
whooped.
couple
but
rounds, you be cool. You just work your mother muscles up. They ain't did that in like 6 months.
yeah.
Just woke them up. Damn, homie should let us know he was going somewhere.
Oh my God.
I wish you would have told me you was running somewhere.
Shout out Time, man. Time, what's happening, Playboy?
Can you let me know for us what was Illa's stance on the other day with the Diddy stuff?
Yeah, like with
With the what?
With the
Diddy.
situation?
Why she not with Diddy?
Or just the men? She said the men. I would like to. We need to address this.
She was basically saying that pretty much most of the men on podcasts are saying that Cassie not a victim. They like she wanted to do it type thing instead of feeling sorry for her, I guess. She more so she feel like ain't nobody giving her sympathy. Everybody like she wanted to do this. That's what she signed up for. She could have left. She's saying all the guys are saying like that instead of Diddy is a monster.
Two things could be true.
Definitely two things could be true because it is two sides to that, and I understand that too because if it was my niece,
Talk on your
sister,
mic,
cousin,
King.
if it was my niece, sister, cousin, or whatever, right? I will be feeling that way. If I seen this, grown ass man pull up and insert himself in my what I will appear to believe naive young sibling or something like that, yeah, I definitely have an issue and say that she getting taken advantage of. I would have that stance too.
Yeah,
I understand that.
but I think her relation is being a female. So, because you saying if that was a family member, you'll take that stance. I think she taking that stance because she a female. Like you can take that stance too if you're a female. Basically.
Yeah. I get it. She probably, understand or can not say relate that to that extent, but can relate to being or feeling like a victim, just feeling naive and just running up under a man. Yeah, for sure. I can understand that too. But two, then y'all did film that before. The other days came out where she even after that the incident, the physical altercation, which was a freak off day. She was running out of a freak off. She had hit back some time after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what's going on?
Right.
I'm missing one of those. Like, let's get it going. So she was grown. I don't know. So it's one of those things. It's like two things can be right. It's tricky, thin line with that. Diddy for sure overly. I'm voting him in the creepy-ish box.
Yeah.
Like it's some more other shit done out here, and that's why it's probably at this level. Because even though he might get off, and that's how some people might be feeling like, damn, he might be getting off, but that guilty. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he gonna get off.
You think he'll get off?
Yeah, I think the Cassie stuff, I feel like that's not
what they on trial for.
the banger. Yeah, I feel like they just doing that to paint
Exactly.
his narrative, paint how he look, and then once they gonna have some real victims. Well, I ain't gonna say real victims, but they gonna just have other people up there, and I feel like it's gonna be harder for him to get out. Like, cause she kept coming back multiple times. What about the one timers? Like all they need is a victim that went one time and never went back, and then have the same stories.
And that's why I think he's prepared for that. And
Yeah.
He prepared to Nino Brown this all the way.
I feel he got a black book with everybody who had the one-offs. Oh, they got NDA, so he got all the information. The NDA because it's a legal matter right now. But
Get y'all teams on the phone because it's all politics, right?
Yeah.
So get y'all teams on the phone. Y'all, they playing with me. They about to whack me out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
y'all know what's up. That's basically what I feel like he about to do. Y'all know what's up.
Y'all want me?
Yeah,
Who brought him to me? Y'all don't want me to say that name. Who brought him to
Hey,
me? Yeah.
man.
I think Diddy I think he sent somebody to everybody's house to go intimidate because you know what I'm saying? It's like a protocol he got already in set.
He started doing that at the what's the name, showing up to the Rock Nation brunches like they was bad boys. That's when he started doing it. You got to really think about him because it's all been in the works. It's all been in the cut.
Yeah.
He was popping up at the Rock Nation brunches as if they was bad boys. He was putting his card in everybody's coat in.
Yeah, come see me.
And come here, take a picture, a voila picture. You know what I mean?
my
Yeah,
God.
they own me. They own me, and I'm playing big ball game. Get your team on the phone.
Oh my God, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit is wild. It's getting that you wouldn't even like. You can't even imagine. Like it's just getting that's just like what?
Say something else, because I know I forgot some stuff. I know.
He had a dungeon.
Well, he had a mansion as well. So what?
But yeah,
is
but-
it-
Uncle
was it
Willie
like,
had a dungeon.
like, what's the dungeon?
Yeah, but
Uncle Willie.
Okay, but you got
Uncle Willie.
Yeah.
Next Friday.
Oh yeah. Uncle.
Yeah, but you gotta think if somebody
Uncle Willie
that you put
definitely
at
had
the
the dungeon.
creepiest got a dungeon. Just imagine what's going on in the dungeon. I feel like the dungeon worse than the freak offs.
The dungeons was that somebody in the room in the studio, and then the couch just dropped. I like what you just said there, Daddy. Yeah. This is where
Go to the dungeon.
Yeah, this is where it's soundproof.
Get to that dungeon.
Oh my God. But yeah, dog, I feel like that's
Where you going? Where you going? Imagine sliding down the couch in this studio, boom, to a whole floor of baby oil. You can't run if you want to. He over there with the baby
you can
blue
yell,
shoes.
you can scream. Nobody's coming to help
Nobody's
you.
coming.
He got his duck shoes on, quacking over there. Quack, quack, going over there gonna tax him. He down there.
Yeah,
He down
booby
there.
traps and
Yeah,
shit there.
that's what I'm saying.
I knew you was gonna run over there.
Oh, dang, homie.
I knew you was gonna try to go that way.
Are you ready now? Nah, that's crazy, man.
That is crazy.
It's
man.
over for Diddy, man. Even if he get out, it's still he got so much public scrutiny he got to go through now. It's over.
Yeah, it is gonna be tough for him. Either
It's
way.
over. I said this a minute ago. If it's over for Diddy, we gotta kind of look like we don't take effects to that. You don't think to how just our whole perception. That's over for a lot of what it was.
What you mean?
Because he attached to so much the industry, like they, especially for the hip hop lovers and
Yeah,
shit.
because I
They
don't
love
want to put
this.
other people's names in it and shit, but you gotta think like you gotta think J-Lo, Mary J. Blige, like just people he was locked in with, close to. It's like it was already allegations that they was a part of it or something. Like they cool with it, so it's just like so if this shit really is going on, and y'all was his right hand people or his girlfriend or whatever, that mean y'all was cool with it. So it's like
You can be a freak, like do the freakiest whatever. I ain't knocking. I'm just saying I'm not. That's kind of like I'm saying. He's doing some freaky stuff. J-Lo and them all those probably going crazy. Yeah, Miami said she liked that piss.
Oh yeah,
know?
yeah. She was getting peed on.
yeah.
She liked that piss. So and she said that as soon as he went in. Like she dropped her album, but
She did.
yeah, that's what he's doing. He paying top dollar.
that's crazy. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
niggas
them
don't.
drugs. Yeah, I can't think of nothing besides drugs.
Young Miami
What's
gonna
a
pop
lot
out.
of money without no drugs? It's kind of tough sometimes. Don't you gonna have some type of vice?